Peace in from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Abundance. Once again, more than 5 minutes after I made the video about water being out for a long time, that the water came back on. Whether it's going to stay on or not, though, is another issue, because that was a big break. Caused a river. At least the weather was good for the guys who wanted to fix it. But getting to my... that brings up another topic. Back up your stuff on your computer, that is, your work. If you want to keep it, back it up. We have a bunch of local techies, the tech guys at public radio, who recommend a scheme called 3-2-1. Keep 3 different backups on 2 different types of media, and one of them off-site. Well, I do something more like 3-3-1. 3 copies of my work on 3 different types of media, with one of them off-site. The 3 types of media are a CD-ROM. Remember those things? Optical drive, an external hard drive, and a thumb drive, which I like to call a THMUB drive, also known as a flash drive. 3 different types of media, and I put all of my work, all of my important work, my writing and my other files that I consider very important, into a separate folder, and transfer that folder to the hard drive, the external hard drive, and the THMUB drive once every day, and I keep 14 days back on the THMUB drive, and I back up the hard drive, which is over 1.5 terabytes, every day, and I keep it for months and months and months, if not years, till it gets full. As for the CD-ROM, I make one of those once a week and transport it to an off-site location, which I shall not disclose for fear that all of you will immediately rush to it and want to know what the heck I do. I've also got some real good oceanfront property for sale here in South Dakota. But anyway, the point being this. If you back up your stuff rigorously and incrementally, then you'll probably never need it for months and months and months, maybe even years. You'll never need to retrieve an old file from some obscure time back. But someday you will, and you'll be glad that you took that kind of rigorous precaution. Besides, some of these media have been known to fail. They don't always all work. So I keep the CD-ROM off-site, make one once a week. I back up the data on the THMUB drive every day and keep a stash running 2 weeks back. It's a 16 gigabyte THMUB drive. And then the 1.5 terabyte external hard drive, I make a backup of my work every day, and I keep those incremental backups for months or even years. So if I want to know what I did in a particular project on April 12th, 2013, I can find it on that external hard drive in a matter of moments on any of my myriad computers, except for the iPad. Doesn't have a port for a THMUB drive or a external hard drive. So I have to... Well, yes, it does have a port for the external hard drive, the USB port. Well, you know, now I'm getting forgetful. It does also have a THMUB drive, but I don't use the iPad for my work. I use other computers for that. But the point isn't what I do so much as that is my plan, which I think is a good one, and I think that it could serve as an example for you. Whether or not you have the discipline and the, what one might say, almost neurotic discipline, rigorous. Well, there are words for that get a little bit obscene, but you know where I'm going. You're going with that. The point again is, do it, and you'll never need it until you do, and then you'll be glad that you did. Stan Gibilisco signing off from the wet holes of Dakota Territory, United States of abundance once again. Peace out, and so long.